right, what's up, dude?
Nothing much.
Dude,
Oh.
whatever. Let's just keep it going.
That's whatever.
All right, so like today, what happened today, dude? Like, tell.
Oh man, it was crazy.
Like, how did your day start, dude? Like, you had to, because we had planned. I think it was like 11. Now it's like around 5, and like we wanted an adventure, dude.
Yeah. Well, I woke up this morning and I was expecting to do a little audio editing, because that's something I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And I had to go and take some people for some rides.
Yeah.
They had appointments and stuff. They're
doing like
hey,
Uber driving.
Yeah, I was like an Uber driver, but for relatives.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, can you take me to my appointment in Camarillo? And I was like, sure, yeah, whatever. And, I did that, finished at around like 11:30 around there.
Yeah.
And then I go to Starbucks to go and get some coffee, and I realize that my bank account is overdrawn it's $111 in debt. Negative, yeah.
Yeah.
$334, no, $340 some. Yeah.
It's like, it was for a car payment, right?
Yeah. It was taken out of my account twice.
Yeah, so in total it was like 700 and some, right?
Yes. I was already broke. Now I'm super broke. So anyways, that was how my morning went.
And then we met up, and then we had to like fight robots, dude. Like we were like
just...
fighting these robots.
yeah. The robots on the phone.
Yeah, dude. So it's all right. So for the people that like kind of explain what happened is like when you're on the phone with technical support, like you're fighting like robots pretty much.
Yeah.
How do they say it? Like for English, press 1.
Yeah.
And, like it's just this constant battle. Like you're trying to reach a human.
You can never really talk to like an actual person.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to do.
Yeah. So I had to wait like 30 minutes just to talk to a person, and that was after, like you said, dialing various numbers and stuff. And it's baffling to me how we live in a society where it's so hard to get to people that actually care about things.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people are either computers, like when you talk to them on these telephone services or whatever to get to like Bank of America, like I was trying to do.
Yeah.
And you really lose the personal care and personal interest in things.
Like the connection, because I felt like when we went into Bank of America, like obviously like you were frustrated about the situation, but when you started talking to the bank teller, he did feel your like he felt for you. He's like, oh man, I'm sorry, he tried to help you out as best as he could, but even though he was like giving you the kind of the runaround, at first, but
it's interesting, man, because
they were running you, they were giving you the runaround.
I was
like
ping
back and
pong,
forth,
man.
dude.
I was like a ping pong ball.
Yeah, man.
Going between Bank of America and Westlake Financial.
Hey, shout out to Bank of America.
Shout out to Westlake Financial and Bank of America for giving me the runaround.
Dang, dude, and like I remember like you were on the phone with the guy. Shout out DeAndre.
Whatever his name is.
Jones, I think.
Yeah.
He like I don't know what he did. I wasn't on the phone. Like, what was he saying, or like, how did that go down?
Yeah, he was just like, sorry, we can't do nothing for you. We're gonna send you a check.
Yeah.
In 5 to 7 days. No, in 7 to 10 days. 7 to 10 business days. So basically.
And you're struggling, dude. Like And we're all, you got bills to pay, dude.
I got bills to pay. I got things to do, places to be.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I have.
And you're in the negative. I'm
in the negative, man. So shout out to anyone who is in the negative. Don't feel that bad. Everyone's in the negative at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just a crazy day to start off with.
Yeah, but then after that whole situation happened, we started to like turn that negative into a positive. Like we were like, okay, let's go to Best Buy, dude, and like I don't know, it just felt like a good experience, and like we were throwing ideas off of each other, and like I don't know, just and then you mentioned like about robots, like when we were at Best Buy.
Oh, I said something about robots. I said like if we were robots.
Oh yeah.
If we were robots, like we would not have
like that
any compassion.
Compassion, yeah.
But since the fact that we are human beings, you know, we can sympathize with people, we can empathize.
Because rather than using logic, like, hey, like.
Yeah, if you stubbed your foot, man. If you stubbed your foot, and you were a robot, you wouldn't feel
that, dude.
And then if I were a robot, I would be totally not care about you being another robot like, stubbing your foot.
Oh, this is how like a robot would talk. Is your foot broken?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, did you fracture your toe?
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't feel that like compassion of like, oh man, like I know how that feels to stub your toe. You know?
Yeah, you just be like, yeah, you have stubbed your toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's, I don't know, that
was just like
a random
thought idea.
But since we're humans, you know, we tend to gravitate towards people that are in pain, and we try to help them out in any way possible.
Yeah.
At least if we're decent humans.
Yeah, because there are those people that like don't care at all, dude.
Yeah, they just don't have any feelings, man.
Yeah, but then I think it goes back to like their childhood, like how are they raised, you know, like what situation, you know, or maybe the movies that they watched or like the people that they followed, you know.
Yeah, I think like you have such a wide variety
of people.
Yeah, and spectrum of people.
Damn, dude.
With different hobbies and interests.
I mean, we're all the same in the sense that we're all, you know, we're in a human body.
Yeah. But like
personality wise, you know.
Absolutely.
Like there's like a range of personalities. Like, yeah, dude, it's cool. It's cool, man.
Yeah, I hang out with people who are, you know, listen to all kinds of music. People who watch all kinds of entertainment, and you know, it's cool to like share your thoughts with someone else on.
Like gaining new perspectives.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like gaining new perspectives, and maybe you know, like say they're into volleyball, you know, yeah. Or you mentioned about the concert, about how about like the folk band, and like you weren't expecting to do that, but
it was
a good experience. You enjoyed it,
yeah.
And like it was a growing experience. You grew from it, right? Like,
yeah. I had a deeper appreciation for acoustic music.
And for cheese.
And for cheese and wine.
Cheese and wine, dude.
It's a lot of cheese and wine there.
Yeah, dude.
And they serve them on these little tiny plates, and I gotta say,
how was the cheese, bro?
It was really good. I felt sophisticated. I really felt I felt fancy when I was there.
Yeah, dude.
And I was dressed like this, you know, just in my normal clothes and everything.
How were they dressed? They were like in
they
flannels?
were like these shirts, like these white button-up shirts, and like some dress pants. And really nice dress shoes. Everyone was
it like an older audience, or was it like a?
Yeah, predominantly 50s to 70s.
Wow, that's cool, dude.
Yeah. I felt really distinguished.
Yeah.
In there, yeah.
Damn, dude.
So I mean, that was cool.
And like you were, I remember you were saying like you were expecting like a kind of like a big crowd, but when you showed up, it was like not that many people.
Yeah, it was like 50, 60 people.
But yeah, I don't know, dude. It's cool, like. It's cool putting yourself in situations where you're not comfortable, and in the end, like you'll grow from that, you know.
Yeah.
Like you'll learn, like, you know, like you might meet someone that will, you know, give you like a piece of advice that you were looking for, or you know.
Yeah, it was funny because the guy that invited me to the folk concert, like I took him to a concert I like to go to like a couple weeks later, and. It was a little more people, a little noisier, and let's just say, well, he couldn't handle it. He left, you know. He was like, I'm sorry, I got to go outside the doors.
Yo.
So I mean, the thing that always interests me is how you have to be open to seeing different perspectives on things.
Yeah.
It was too much for him. It was too loud, you know.
Oh, so he wasn't used to that environment.
He wasn't used to it. So he wasn't like willing to listen to that.
Oh, concert, so he wasn't he wasn't like
yeah.
Well, he did go, so obviously he was open minded.
But then
then it kind of like turned like
yeah. I think he has a problem with like claustrophobia and just loud noises and stuff. And that stuff like really throws him off. So
okay.
I mean,
it's not for everybody.
It's not for everyone. Yeah, not for everyone.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I'm pretty much any audio doesn't affect me.
Yeah,
it's pretty. Yeah, it's like.
Cause like I'm the type of dude like, bro, like I'll go to like a metal concert and like I'll start headbanging, bro, and like.
Yeah.
And I don't know, dude. Like just being diverse and not, you know, putting yourself in a box.
Yeah.
And like, because I feel like a lot of rappers are like, or hip hop artists, they're put in a box like, oh, you can't make hip hop music, or you can only make hip hop music. You can't, you know, just stay in your lane, bro. You know. And that's like something that kind of, oh, that's what it was. We met at work and we kind of bonded on that like topic. Was that?
Was it music or?
I think it was music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like we're oh, I did. Okay, we met inside the employee food place, and like we were chopping it up about making beats. And I was like, yo, dude, like I know I have this homie that makes beats too, and I gave you his Instagram name.
Oh yeah.
And then yeah, and then like each time I would see you at work, we would just like throw ideas at each other, you know?
Yeah, man.
And then that's what it is. That, yeah, just having good energy and good vibes, and like I think that's what really will make you successful and like in the long run, dude.
Yeah. Sharing
ideas and sharing surrounding yourself with people that are like-minded.
Yeah, I think like I said, and you probably, maybe you'd agree with it, people need to be more open-minded to certain things, to certain music, to certain tastes, to certain entertainment, you know. I mean, shout out to anyone who's listening to this, if you have tickets to a polka concert or a mariachi concert, or I don't know, bohemian music, you know.
Or if you guys like want to invite us anywhere, like just let us know.
Just let us know. We'll randomly spur the moment take time off to join you guys on your adventures.
Yeah, dude.
That is a promise. So I think that's part of the Live a Little brand.
Yeah, dude. And like that's the main reason, like Live a Little, like the inspiration behind it comes from like people that are in a routine. You know, they take the same route to work every day. They life becomes mundane, and like it's like a repeat of yesterday. So like the idea that came up was that we want to break that routine and have people try something new, like try new food or try have a new experience, like we were talking about. You know, going to like a folk band or just try something new, and in those experiences you'll most likely remember the most.
Yeah.
Because it was very vivid, like how you were remembering it, you know.
Yeah.
Like talking about the story.
Yeah.
Like it painted a picture in my head, you know, of like I was at this concert and like I had cheese and wine.
Oh yeah.
And
delicious.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely great. Yeah.
And it's like it's also like having a story to tell too.
Yeah. If they offered me to go and do that again, absolutely, 1,000%.
Yeah, dude.
I would go there and enjoy that folk music again.
Yeah.
And it was really relaxing and soothing. I mean, because usually the music I listen to is very very noisy, very, you know, computer based. But to hear something more raw, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Organic.
Yeah.
Physical instruments. It was nice. I enjoyed it, you know. I enjoyed it. As I enjoy seeing things from other people's perspectives and listening to what they enjoy.
Yeah.
I think
so
it's
like, all right,
very
dude.
enlightening.
What inspires you like right now? Like what are the things that come to your head when like inspiration? Like music wise or video wise? Like what inspires you, dude?
Well, video games.
Yeah.
Are
like
huge inspiration to me.
Yeah. Like what are you playing?
Well, right now, I'm actually not playing anything.
Oh, no, dude?
No, and it's funny because I consider myself a gamer, but that's very interesting you brought up the topic.
Yeah.
Because I had a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
And it broke. And I used to play on PSN like all the time, and my account was the same as my music account name is Bluebebleu.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know.
Instagram, check it out.
Yeah. And Twitter and YouTube.
Yeah.
And everywhere else. Just search Bluebebleu. BLUEBEBLEU.
Yeah.
But yeah, it broke, and I was playing a lot of Sound Shapes. Have you ever heard of Sound Shapes? Dude. So Sound Shapes is this platforming game where you're moving through obstacles. You're collecting, instead of like coins, you're collecting musical notes.
Oh, so you make a song.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you collect those musical notes, it creates a song. So I was super into that.
Were there like different levels, like expert? So it's, as you're saying this, it kind of reminds me of Guitar Hero.
It's kind of like that. It's like, imagine Guitar Hero were like a platformer, a side scroller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're jumping up as this little like blob, and you're collecting these notes, and it's making music.
Are there certain notes where like maybe you might hit a wrong note? Like you can hit wrong notes and like
no. That's the thing. All the notes are predetermined in the
Oh,
level.
okay.
So like,
But it's harder to hit those notes.
yeah. There are like areas where it might be a little difficult.
Okay.
But essentially, you don't have to collect every note. You just have to make it to the end of the screen.
Oh, okay.
But the more of the notes that you collect,
it sounds
better,
sounds
and
good.
you get a better score at the end. And it had like this
okay.
crazy cool community, like of people that were just creating levels, because it had a level editor too, where you can make music in there.
Oh, dude, that's dope.
Yeah, but it wasn't just a music editor. It was a very simple music editor, be it. But it also was like you could create your own platform, so you could create like obstacles and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And all the objects that you placed within that level made sound too.
Yeah.
So if you jumped on a certain object, it'd make us bounce, the little boink boink noise or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
It would just make different musical sounds, which was it was incredible.
And then it broke. Your PlayStation broke.
Yeah. I used to make all my levels in there because I had content on there as well.
Yeah.
And then I played Little Big Planet a lot.
Dude, Little Big Planet was freaking dope, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Man.
I remember I stayed up. I did like a whole like a what is it called, a full nighter, like just playing Little Big Planet with my homie, and like we passed it all in one night, dude. It was dude.
Yeah, it's just an amazing concept.
Yeah.
Like creation and video gaming is just,
And
I feel like they work together really well.
That, and also it brings people together, dude. Video games bring bring people together. I remember like back in the Modern Warfare 2 days, like all this was like middle school, all your homies would just like get online. Hey dude, get online, and like we would just play and like play team deathmatch or
I've always been connected to like communities and games.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And
I think communities is a big thing in social media too,
Mm-hmm.
But those were kind of like my two go-to games.
Yeah. What about Portal? I remember like.
Oh, you know what? I
Portal's
like Portal.
dope, dude.
Portal is a really cool game.
Yeah.
Portal. Yeah. PC Master Race.
Yeah, dude.
I hate to throw that out
Cake
there.
is alive, bro.
Yeah. I mean, PC is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have love for all consoles, obviously. But,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I love PC also.
Yeah, it's
I'll
all
play
good.
on PC
I don't discriminate, bro.
I don't
discriminate.
Yeah.
One day I might play Xbox, dude, or like I'm feeling, I'm feeling a little PC. I'll hop on the PC.
Exactly.
Yeah,
if
dude.
I'm feeling the Game Boy, grab the Game Boy and play that.
Yeah, play some Super Mario.
Yeah, every different type of system. If you're a gamer, use every system. That's my
dude.
advice.
Exactly.
Yeah, get inspired too by games.
And it goes back to like, it also comes back to like, who's on what team, and I don't like that because it separates people.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like Apple versus Android. And,
Yeah.
it's like, but at the end of the day, like, well, who cares? Like,
Yeah. Sure, a system is more powerful, but that doesn't mean it's a better system in terms of, because you could have the most powerful system, but it has the least games. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or you could have exclusives on a PlayStation 4, and they're not on PC, even though PC is more capable. But PlayStation 4 got those games,
Yeah,
so,
dude.
I don't know. It's just
I see what you're saying.
diverse ideas.
It's just being diverse. Because like Halo, dude. I remember like I got Xbox because of Halo.
Yeah.
Like Halo was like, I would play that every day, dude.
I got PlayStation 4 for Little Big Planet.
Yeah, dude. And like I had a PlayStation
shapes.
4. Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, that was just me,
Yeah.
But I've always not really been into the bigger games. Like I remember playing on my PlayStation 4 so many like little indie games. Just the stuff that is like undiscovered. I love that stuff. Or the stuff that people don't really play. That's my vibe.
Yeah, dude, I feel that.
Even with music, everything, I like stuff that isn't really oversaturated in the market.
Yeah, dude, I feel that too. Like for me, right now I'm kind of stepping away because obviously hip hop is like the biggest like thing, and like now I'm starting to listen to like rock and roll and stepping away from that, because it's oversaturated, dude.
Yeah. I have a friend that's huge into rock, and every once in a while I like hearing rock too. But when it comes to rock, I really like listening to some of the older stuff too.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of the Beatles, the Who.
Yeah.
I don't know, Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yeah.
So I listen to a variety of stuff, but synthwave, vaporwave.
Yeah, dude, it's not just rock and roll, dude.
Yeah,
like
everything.
Everything, dude. Like mariachi or
mariachi, yeah.
Reggaeton, dude.
I'm on my mariachi vibe.
Yeah, dude, it's like I'm feeling a little mariachi today, dude.
Polka, mariachi, whatever other type of musics are out there, you know?
Just, yeah, dude. That's like it's just like being diverse, dude. Not sticking to one thing, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's definitely true.
Yeah. But yeah, dude.
But man, it's just great to be here. Great to be alive. Great to talk about these conversations today.
Yeah, I got the Red Bull, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for the Red Bull, dude. Cheers, dude.
Oh, yeah. Cheers, man. Oh, so, I mean, how was your day, man? I didn't even ask.
It's all good, dude.
I thought I should ask.
Dude, today was pretty dope. Like, I'm starting to get in the routine of, like, I want to start waking up earlier to optimize my day. And, the first thing I do when I wake up, hit the gym. And hitting the gym really, like, wakes me up, dude. It gets my day started, and, because, like, when you're in the gym, you're battling yourself. Like, I gotta lift more, I gotta lift a heavier weight.
Yeah.
And that really starts my day, because if I can do that, if I can beat that challenge the first thing, then I can conquer another challenge throughout the day,
Yeah. That's a really interesting take on it, that of conquering yourself or beating yourself, because, like, so much of our society is so focused on beating other people.
Yeah, dude, you're
and
right.
They're not really thinking about trying to be a better person themselves.
You're right, dude.
It's how can I bring someone else down and elevate myself.
And you even mentioned like how people on Instagram, they're promoting themselves rather than like wanting to provide a service,
Yeah, and they don't know how to network, and they don't know how to tell someone else, hey, I want to hear what you have to offer.
Yeah.
I think that's so important. If we all did that, how much people would be getting discovered, how much progress we'd be making in our own lives. I think it'd just be better.
Yeah, dude. And like it'll snowball. It's like a snowball effect.
Yeah.
And it'll just make the world a better place, dude.
Yeah. It's honestly baffling how people have no interest in what others are doing.
Yeah.
If it doesn't involve them in some way, form, or fashion,
Because I think we're taught we're taught to be selfish, like the concept of money and how like everything's for me,
Yeah, it's like even from I think it's funny you mentioned that, like we're taught to be selfish. Like I think of like babies.
Yeah.
Because like a baby, when it screams or it cries or it just is agitated in any way.
Yeah.
With a parent, what do? They go and get like a bottle of milk and they give it to them, or they change their diaper, or they do something for the baby.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see that where like it's naturally in our kind of we were raised that way,
Yeah.
To kind of be selfish and put our needs above other people's needs.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
I mean, when someone else is hurt or crying or something, the baby doesn't say, hey, how can I help you,
Yeah.
Because he wasn't raised that way.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, we don't think about other people a lot of times, and we should,
Yeah.
But it's just funny. It's funny the way that works out.
Yeah, and that's like, I mean, and then we were talking about earlier about how it starts with you, right?
Yeah.
It starts with you. Like, first, change yourself before you want to change somebody else. Like become a better version of yourself, and then that way other people will be inspired to do that too,
Yeah.
People will, like they'll look at you and be like, dude, like you've grown so much, and then it just like they'll be attracted to your energy.
Yeah. Yeah, energy is real,
It is, dude.
Like you can put off good energy or bad energy or
yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's just it's hard sometimes to get in the mental focus to really want to put out that good energy and just try to be positive and help people out,
Yeah. Because like not everybody wants to, like maybe, and obviously we're human, dude. Like we're not going to be 100% all the time, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you gotta. I mean, I think it's perspective also. Like we were talking about how we have 2 legs to stand on.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, dude, that's a blessing in itself, you know? Like, dude, like we can see, like, dude, color is an amazing thing, dude.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And like some people are blind, dude, you know? Like they can't see color, you know?
Yeah.
And that's like, whenever I'm feeling down or feeling bad, like that's what I think about, you know? Is putting myself in other people's shoes that aren't as they don't have the opportunity for that, you know?
Yeah. There's so many things to be grateful for.
There's
so many things to be grateful for. Taste, smell, hearing, all that stuff, you know, is great. Hearing for me especially.
Yeah, dude, because, dude.
Yeah.
What were you saying about, like, seeing sounds? Like, you see, like, the sound and you want to, like, reproduce it?
Yeah, so, like, when I hear something on the radio, or even when I hear something, just some sound that's produced, I kind of envision something, an image or a picture to it.
Yeah.
If I hear a voice on the phone, like if I were to talk to you on the phone and you to say something to me, and I had never met you before, I'd never seen you before, I'd already start imagining what type of person is projecting this voice. You know, I think of the age, I think of obviously the gender, I know the gender,
dude,
I think of all that stuff.
Dude, no way.
Yeah, I mean, you think of everything, obviously.
Yeah.
About noise. I think noise is a lot more visual than we think. You know, we just think of it as noise.
Oh,
you know?
that's good.
Yeah, because like if I were to this object, this cap, I throw it on the ground, and you don't see it, right? You can just hear it. You hear it.
Yeah.
You know that this is not a pillow. You're absolutely sure this is not a pillow. So I think noise has substance to it. It has a lot of substance. People just think, oh, it's just some spectral wave. No, you could absolutely, like when you hear a heavy bass track.
Yeah.
Like that noise is heavy.
It's really heavy. You can feel it in your chest, dude.
Yeah.
And all right, so say if like somebody's born blind and they don't know what a pillow is, but like they know the sound of a pillow, right?
Yeah.
How would yeah, you can tell if it's like a pillow, like if you've never seen a pillow. Yeah, it was just a thought that I tried to work it out, but it didn't come out.
But hey, I guess the point stands.
Yeah, point stands, dude.
Noise is very important.
Yeah, dude, it is.
Noise is very important, and when I'm asleep, I don't like to hear noise. No, actually, sometimes I will actually wear headphones to sleep. I know that sounds crazy. Yeah.
Earplugs, yeah.
Earplugs. Well, I wear headphones to listen to certain music.
Like
when I go to bed.
What is it called? Ambient, not ambient.
Ambient
sounds?
Is nice. Ambient.
Binaural beats.
Binaural beats. Yeah.
You ever do like what is it called? When you get out of your body. Overhead. It's not overhead projection. It's astral projection.
Oh no.
You ever get into that?
No, I never got into that.
No, I tried, dude, but I can't. Like, it's hard for me to do that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there's just so many types and forms of audio that you can just.
You know what? Also like trips me out is like how sound is just vibration.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, absolutely.
And like that vibration, like we put meaning to that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the words that are coming out of my mouth, like like helps you understand what I'm saying, you know? And it's just like, it's vibration, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing how like certain noises, certain chords, certain words can like bring a tingle to the back of your neck because, like you said, they have meaning or they evoke some emotion out of you. And at the end of the day, like they can't physically do anything to you, but still they have an effect on you, and that's just so crazy.
Yeah. If somebody says like, oh, we were talking about this earlier about social media.
Yeah.
Like if somebody says like something bad to you, like on social media, you don't have to react to it, you know?
Yeah, I absolutely believe that. I absolutely believe it. You know, it's easier said than done.
It is.
But it's the point stands.
Yeah.
You don't have to react to it.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
It's a mind over matter type
really
of situation.
Is. Yeah.
It's like how powerful is your mind to overcome that situation?
Yeah, dude. And I think that's a reason where I'm at right now, because I ran cross country, in high school, and like that really showed me it really is mind over matter.
Yeah.
You know, when you're running, like your mind is telling you to stop running, dude. And like you have to push past that and just, you know, keep running, dude. And it showed me, and it gave me the power to, you know, to in my life, like say if I'm working on a project, it's like everything's telling you to stop, like, oh dude, I'm tired, you know, like I gotta go home soon.
Yeah.
And you know, just mind over matter, dude. Like pushing past that point where you want to stop, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like, yeah, that really showed me like how, you know, mind over matter.
Yeah, for a while I was really into like cardio in terms of like hiking.
Yeah.
For the longest time. Did I tell you how like once I had about 184-day streak of going up the same hike?
Dang,
every
dude.
single day.
What hike was that?
The Chumash Trail. You ever been on the Chumash Trail?
Just doing it once is a workout, dude.
Yeah, I used to do that every day for like 180 something days.
Dude, you're probably like really super fit, dude.
I was super fit then.
Damn.
And then I got lazy. But I was fit for like half a year.
Life just happened, dude.
Yeah, you know, I was like, all right, I did enough. I don't even know why I started doing it. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do this hike every day.
How was the first time? Like, what was the very first experience like, dude? Like, climbing? Because I know it's like, for somebody that doesn't have the cardio to do that, it's like, it's pretty hard.
It took me like an hour.
First time?
I was super out of shape, yeah.
Like panting?
Yeah, I was sweating like profusely and...
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, panting and just miserable.
Yeah. I remember my buddy, like, we did it recently, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jimmy.
Shout out Jimmy.
He had eaten right before the hike, and then like as soon as we got to the top, dude, he just barfed, dude. That was funny, dude.
Really? Wow. And that guy seems like he's in good shape.
Yeah, like he used to do fire and like, but yeah, and then like now he's like getting to the point where he feels like he's out of shape.
Yeah.
So he wants to, you know, get back into shape and
wow,
get it going, get it flowing.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I never even do anything to get into shape.
You're already in shape, dude. You're in shape 24/7.
I just am mentally in shape.
Mentally in shape.
Mentally in shape. Yeah. I never go to the gym.
You go to the mental gym, dude.
Yeah, exactly. It's all there, man.
You got that 6-pack in the brain, dude.
Yep. I got a 6-pack in the fridge too. Got the 6-pack everywhere. But yeah, I never really focus on that, you know. I have a friend that's really into fitness and stuff and working out and everything.
Yeah.
I think I did like a week or 2 weeks of going to the gym. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and get fit.
Mm-hmm.
And I did like for 2 weeks and then I stopped.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't remember who was saying this, but your body is like, it's like a car. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't take care of your car, you know, if you don't change the oil, you know, like every 5,000 miles, and if you don't like, you know, flush the coolant, your car is not gonna perform as good as it was, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like the analogy of your body. Like if you don't take care of your body, if you're not healthy, then your body's not gonna perform at its 100%, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. And like, cause I started like the fitness journey, like 2 years ago, and like I feel so good, dude. Like before I would just eat pizza, dude, and like just I don't know, just like unhealthy stuff, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like the food that you put in your body is like fuel, dude.
Mm. Yeah, you're right about that. It is absolutely fuel. I've heard the saying, "You are what you eat." You know, I mean,
it's true, dude.
It's kind of true, man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I eat a lot of booty, dude.
I mean, I just eat pizza and greasy foods, but sandwiches and stuff. Actually, sandwiches are my go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of sandwiches, dude? Like, what are you feeling today, dude? Like, say if you were like to go out to eat right now, what would you get? PB&J, turkey.
I get well, sandwiches can be defined in a lot of ways, you know. I would consider a hamburger a sandwich, honestly.
I see that on the menu.
Yeah. I think like people think that sandwiches are just raw meats, but I really think hamburgers should be classified officially as a sandwich. That's something very important to me that they need to change. I feel like that's a huge.
Yeah, dude.
Like, it's one of the big things.
You start a petition.
I will start a petition.
Yeah, dude.
Like, what makes a hamburger different from any other sandwich?
Is it just it's
cooked meat?
Yeah, dude.
That's essentially what it is. Because think about it, a chicken sandwich is called a sandwich.
Oh, but it's not a hamburger.
It's not. Yeah.
Well, it's a it's made out of it's like
not
beef.
even made out of ham.
It's beef, dude.
It's not even made out of ham.
Yeah.
So.
But I see that on the menu. Like, say if you order a meal like from Carl's Jr. like a 5-star burger.
Yeah.
And on the side it says combo or sandwich.
Okay, but I mean, by that logic, we should be calling chicken burgers or chicken sandwiches chicken burgers.
Chicken burgers. Let me get a chicken burger or like a garden burger.
They'd be like, "What are you talking?
What are you talking about, dude? It's called a sandwich, bro.
It's called a sandwich.
It's not a chicken burger.
Chicken sandwich, and this is a beef sandwich that you're about to have. I don't know. That's just a little pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, dude.
But I have a lot of little random thoughts.
No, it's all good.
Those sometimes inspire what I make and what I do and how I approach art and stuff.
But like what? Okay, so say like let's go back to like, what would you pick out, dude? Anything like a sandwich.
Out of any food, I would go to Chick-fil-A right now.
Yeah.
And get one of their spicy chicken sandwiches.
Oh,
Chick-fil-A, sponsor me.
Yeah, dude, sponsor
me. I will happily promote you guys on everything that I make. So, just putting it out there.
Yeah, dude. For me, I would get I would go to In-N-Out. I would get a 4x4, extra toasted bun, whole grilled onions, and then also a double whole grilled, extra toasted bun, and 2 fries, light well.
That sounds like a very, very cool, good.
Like I would get that as my cheat meal. I would eat it every Thursday.
That is a lot of food, man.
Yeah, dude.
That's like that must be like your workout meal, right? Or no?
No,
that's just like for you just to pig out and just.
Yeah, like I have once a week. I have like a cheat meal, and
it's like cheat meals.
No, that's just one meal, dude. Yeah, and then cause like I feel like you need to have a day where you just indulge, you know. Because like you can go hard like for 6 days in a row, but you need that day to like to enjoy. Because like for me, like I mean my diet's pretty flexible, but I kind of want to eat healthy for 6 days a week, and then I just have a day where I just indulge, dude. Like eat whatever I want, you know.
I mean, I think that works as like a good reset.
Yeah, it's a good reset.
Basically,
exactly.
You get everything you want, and you're like, all right, I had it all. Now I can go back on my usual path of healthiness.
Yeah, just fitness. Like, you know, it's just like let go for a day, you know.
Yeah.
Because you can stay consistent. You can go hard, but you need that day of rest. You know, you need that day of relax. You know.
Yeah.
Because it's like life. It's a balance, dude.
Yeah.
Life is a balance.
There's a spot. I forgot where it's at, but they sell a burrito, and this burrito is literally like 5 pounds. It's like a 5-pound burrito.
I kind of want to go there, dude.
I will take you there.
Yeah, let's go, dude.
We will go and get a burrito.
Let's get that 5-pound burrito.
Yeah, I'll record you eating that burrito. That thing. So
Man.
I've ate that burrito once.
Did you finish it?
Yes.
Dang, dude.
The burrito was so fat. Was so
Is
big.
this an Oxnard?
Yeah, it's an Oxnard.
Yeah, shout out Oxnard.
Shout out Oxnard.
805.
Best burritos in the world. I'm calling right now. But I put that inside of my car and I put a seatbelt on it like it were a person, and that thing stood up and sat in there. It was so
like
big.
A pretty thick burrito, dude.
It was a fat burrito, yeah.
Damn, dude.
Wow, but I always remember that burrito. And I had a friend, and me and him were going to a concert.
Did you name the burrito, dude?
I think it has a name, but I didn't name the burrito.
Oh, you didn't name him? You just ate him.
I just ate him, yeah. But there was another time where we got the burrito. I didn't get the burrito, but my friend got the burrito.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to a concert. We went to a Feed Me concert. I don't know if you ever heard of Feed Me. He's an electronic artist.
Okay.
It was Feed Me and Deadmau5.
Oh,
of course,
dude.
everyone's heard of Deadmau5.
Yeah, when was this?
It was like a year and a half ago.
Oh, so he's still like out there.
Oh, deadmau5 is...
Because I haven't heard from him in a while, dude.
Oh, he makes a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's just not really a lot of mainstream stuff.
Okay.
Anyways, it was a deadmau5 concert, and he was promoting like this giant cube. I know I'm getting off topic.
Yeah.
But anyways, burrito. My friend gets this burrito, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I could finish this burrito." And I'm like, "All right, I'll see you finish it." He actually finished it. He finished the whole burrito, but he was sick. He was so sick before the concert.
Oh man, I bet like during the concert you were just like jumping around like.
Yeah, I felt bad for him during the concert.
Dang, dude.
And he looked horrible like before the concert. Like,
maybe you should have saved it like after the concert as a reward.
Because he would have had a lot of energy. Afterwards.
Dude.
Like he would have like burnt it all off he would have like burned so much energy by moving around the concert that he would have been so hungry that burrito would have probably been a good satisfactory meal for him.
Yeah, dude, like a reward.
But he ate that before, and that was like the worst decision ever.
So was it like, were you guys in the crowd? Because I know like some venues where you can chill, relax, or were you like in the crowd?
Oh no, like every concert I've been to, I've been in the crowd pretty much.
Yeah.
I think there was like a few concerts where they had like seats, but I don't really enjoy those.
No, me either. I'm on the same.
Yeah, I'd rather just be in the middle of like the actual concert.
Yeah, because I know
people moving and stuff.
Yeah, I know some people that like just chill and relax, but for me, like I like to be in, because like you feel like everybody there is just trying to catch a vibe.
Yeah. And,
like you're in that in that space too,
Yeah, we were pretty close to the front.
And like I've been in situations where like you're in the front and you don't have water, and like dude, like I've been so dehydrated and like I wanted to pass out, dude, and like because that you're there, you're moving around, you're sweating, dude. And yeah, dude, it's like, but it's cool, dude.
Absolutely.
Being in mosh pits, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been in a mosh pit. I know a friend who's been in a lot of mosh pits and stuff.
It's fun, dude.
Yeah, just throwing that sounds pretty entertaining. Yeah, that was very entertaining. I've been to a lot of electronica concerts.
Have you been to like cool. any events like Hard Summer or like that? Like
no, just pretty much all either LA concerts, like just venues.
Because for me, like I remember like the whole rave scene was pretty big, and like I think this was like when I was like 16. I've always wanted to go to a rave, but I wasn't old enough. I wasn't 18.
Yeah.
But now like I'm 22 now, and I still haven't been, dude.
Well, you need to go.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go, dude.
You need to go, man.
Yeah, let's go, dude.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm serious.
All right, right now, dude. Let's go.
All right.
All right.
After the show. But yeah. If you want to go, I mean, they're awesome, man. Honestly, like, I would say the vibe over there is, in my opinion, I mean, I've been to a lot of concerts. I've been to a few rock concerts. I've been to, obviously, folk concerts, or folk concert. I've been to like jazz concerts. I've been to, what other types of concerts I've been to? Well, I've been to a lot of concerts, but I would say that for me personally, EDM, dance music, raves are the best concerts.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's just the most relaxed, and like you get a pretty diverse amount of people too.
Because that crowd is also open-minded.
Yeah. Like everyone's dressed differently.
Yeah,
too.
dude.
You don't.
And they're all accepting of each other.
Yeah. It's just like they like party music,
Yeah.
That's kind of cool,
Yeah, dude. And like, I'm sure like the venue, like there's a wide variety of artists that play, right? And it's not all just one genre. Maybe it could be like chill step, or it could be like some trap.
Yeah, trap, dubstep,
anything,
electro, house.
Yeah, dude.
There's all kinds of genres.
Progressive house, dude.
Progressive house, deep house, techno.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, music is so diverse.
Yeah.
I mean, I like glitch hop.
Yeah, glitch hop, chill step.
Great stuff. Yeah, great stuff, man. I mean, I could talk hours on music alone. Like,
dude.
Electronic music genres.
Yeah, and like
that's so nuanced.
That's what you're focusing on right now, right?
I mean, the project that Bluebebleu is.
Yeah, what was the recent project that you dropped, dude?
Oh yeah, I dropped the album. It's called Visitor.
Yeah.
Visitor. On Spotify, on SoundCloud, YouTube. You can find it anywhere.
Yeah.
DistroKid is the place that released it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's heavily influenced by hip hop, trap, boom bap type music, and it was my first ever complete project that I put together, and I was super psyched to put this into one whole album because for the last year, for last year I've been working on much
dropping singles, and
audio, singles and stuff, and
building your portfolio.
Yeah, I'm trying to build a portfolio. And the thing that I think was with this project I was the most proud about is the fact that everything was done by me, like, and
it had a concept, dude. I love the freaking concept, dude.
Yeah, it's very important. It's very important to me that like everything is hands-on, because nowadays in music you see like produced by this person, songwriting credits this person, lyrics by this person, co-songwriting credits from this person, and maybe 20% from the actual artist. And I think like it's important to do everything yourself.
As a true artist.
Yeah.
As a true like have a true vision on your work. Yeah.
I mean, because I'm not hating on anything, but I mean, it is important to like really take a hands-on approach in anything that you do.
Yeah, dude.
I think the more you can actually put into your work,
because that's what fulfills you.
Yeah, people can really feel it. They can really sense that it's a genuine project.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
It's not some big budget Hollywood, production. It's somebody's hard work contained within an audio file.
Yeah, dude. And like you spent the hours working on it. You had the vision, and you like you put it all into one.
Yeah.
And it was like your true, like, I don't know, it was your true work,
Yeah, it's a reflection of me.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most important thing is like when people hear something that, or they see something that you made, that it 100% reflects who you are.
Yeah.
As an individual.
Exactly, dude.
And you're not putting on a front or acting another way.
Yeah, you're right. And so, like, how I explained it, like, to people, like, you have your mask, like, like your mask of, like, maybe you might act a certain way in front of your parents, or you might act a certain way in front of your friends, and then you have this mask of when you're alone. So it's like having these different masks. I don't know, dude. Like you present yourself in a certain way,
Yeah.
But like not, like when you're your true self, like you don't have these masks, It's you're just being yourself.
Yeah. I think I try to be the same way everywhere, but like you said, you're just subconsciously sometimes going to act differently.
Exactly.
In different situations around different people.
And you kind of have to do that work,
Yeah.
Like you kind of have to like put up this like little front, like, hey, what's up, dude, or like just to get by,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I see it, like
it happens. Yeah.
It does happen.
Sure, it does happen.
It's a reality. Like I do that.
Yeah.
Like because like at a certain point, because you don't. I mean, for at work, you don't know people's true intentions, and like and like maybe they might want to like screw you over, or I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it's very easy to be distrustful of people.
Yeah.
And I think that's like another thing that I've always dealt with is like I have been just wronged by people, a lot of times, and I could understand, people out there that feel like they can't trust anyone, and they're to themselves, and they don't really go out or associate with people, because I like to have a lot of alone time.
Yeah, dude, me too, dude.
And sometimes that gives you a good amount of time to reflect and come to a better conclusion on a situation.
Go inside of yourself.
Yeah, to self-reflect a little bit.
Self-reflect, like learn more about yourself, and then I see that too. And then also it's like I feel like you can be too much in yourself, where you kind of don't interact with the world,
Yeah.
And like it goes back to the balance, you gotta like balance the I'm self-reflecting, like I know what I want. Now it's like time to go out into the world and show the world,
I've had some scary moments where I wasn't even aware that I was zoned out and I was so much in my mind.
Yeah.
One time I took off to work and I started driving, and I just zoned out. And like it didn't even seem like I like
because you were on
a minute had
Were
passed.
you on autopilot, dude?
I was on autopilot.
You were on autopilot.
And next thing you know, I was okay. So I started off leaving my home, and next thing you know, I was there at work, and I was like, wait a minute, I drove here all the way to work. I just zoned out. Like my mind went blank and empty, and I was at work, and I was like, whoa, I zoned out, and I was on autopilot, and just my computer mind. I don't know how to explain it. I was like a computer just driving to a destination.
What's that one movie?
It was ridiculous, but yeah, that can happen.
Yeah, there's a movie that kind of had that same concept.
Yeah.
But yeah, how I explain is like there's an internal reality and there's an external reality. Like there's a reality inside my head, like the thoughts that I'm thinking, and then there's the external reality of like this table, or like sometimes you could be too focused inside your own head that you don't see like the outside world,
Yeah.
But that's like a crazy, that's like zoning out, being on autopilot.
Yeah, here's an interesting thought. Have you ever had someone look at you and ask you, "Are you all right? Are you fine? Are you okay?" You ever had that?
No, because like I try to. I'm constantly trying to be aware of my surroundings. It's like and I don't want people to think like, think like that. Is this dude is this dude cool or is this because I see like this guy that I work with. I don't know, like he's like I feel like he's too inside of his own head.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to not forget about like the outside reality.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you, dude? Like
all the time.
Yeah.
So like I'm just doing my work, and I've had people come up to me and be like, "Hey, how are you? You okay?" And I guess the degree that triggers me a little bit, where I'm thinking, "Wow, I must really look like I'm going through something, or I must have an expression on my face or something."
Like do you think they perceive it as bad, or like do you think they perceive it as like, or like
I think it has like a negative
like
connotation to it.
Yeah.
It's like I've always thought you only ask someone, "Are you okay?" if they seem like they're in some bad situation, or if they seem like they need help with something.
Yeah.
So I've always perceived it as kind of a negative thing. And so I try a little bit more to kind of not zone out. I try not to, because I always wonder what would I look like to myself if I were to record myself just in the average setting.
Yeah.
How would I perceive myself?
Because then you're looking
so interesting.
You're looking at it from an outside perspective.
Yeah. Because, like you said, we internalize all the time. We think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just think in our own minds, and we're not aware of
your surroundings
and how other people are perceiving us.
Yeah, but then again, it goes back to not, because like you're good, right? You're.
I know I'm not.
You're not evil.
I know I'm not trying to destroy people or rob people's houses.
So like I feel like at the end of the day, like that's all that matters is that you're good.
Yeah.
And not caring about what anybody else thinks, because when somebody gives their opinion on you, you can either attach yourself to that opinion and think
yeah.
The point that I'm trying to get across is that you don't have to care about what other people think about you.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever seen those little necklaces that they put on dogs? I don't. I know my
thought.
I know. I just thought about this because they have these necklaces that they put on dogs. I think they're a scam. Pretty sure they're a scam. And like the dog barks, and like then it tells you on the little necklace what the dog said.
I haven't seen that, but that's pretty funny, dude.
It's like, I just thought, how many people got scammed into that? But the most interesting thought, I guess I'm thinking right now, is like to know what animals are thinking. Because I mean,
do you think
technically they must have some type of consciousness of their surroundings too, and Like whether they like someone or hate someone, or whether they, because
that makes
you
sense.
ever
Like
went
dogs.
into a room,
Like they can feel you.
Yeah.
They can feel your energy.
Yeah, I was watching these YouTube videos where people were going to these rooms, and like animals were attacking them.
Yeah.
Like this guy went to a room and a cat jumped up and like started scratching him, and I'm just like, why did it attack him? But it's not attacking its owners, obviously, it must like them, but I don't know, just a random thought.
Oh, let's add on to that.
Yeah.
So I feel like with dogs, like they can feel your presence and they can feel your energy. Like if you come to a dog and you're scared,
yeah,
they're gonna feel that you're scared. They're gonna, But if you go up to a dog and like, well, maybe it might be the wrong dog and like he'll bite you, but most of the time, like if you come to the dog confidently and like stick out your hand, like for me at least, they don't really react.
Yeah.
They think of you as like welcoming, rather than like being scared and being intimidated.
Yeah.
And I think that goes back to being in the wild. Like if you see a mountain lion, like, and they feel that you're intimidated, they're gonna attack you.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you feel like, or if you create this presence of like I'm the or not I'm the shit, but like this big commanding presence, they're gonna be scared of you.
Yeah. Who's this guy?
Yeah, dude, this dude's gonna fuck me up. Like I'm scared, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
Nature, bro.
Yeah. You can't be let people know that you're
intimidated.
Yeah, to some degree.
To some degree, yeah.
Yeah. You have to be confident, like you're saying.
Yeah, you gotta be confident.
Things. Confidence is very important.
It is, dude. Because like even like if you're walking around like, and somebody comes up to you and like kind of like if they're trying to sell you something and they're not confident.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Like I have this thing, like you're gonna be like, dude, who is this guy?
Yeah. I'm so glad we're not like dogs or cats. Like if we had like long tails, because like how like dogs when they're afraid they stick their tail between their legs.
Yeah.
Like
then they can like visually see like
everyone would know that you're not confident.
Yeah.
If we were like giant dogs and we had tails, and we were walking around 2 feet, and then our tail just randomly went between our legs, and we were just like.
This dude's scared. Like your ears like pulled back.
And your ears like your floppy ears go down, and your nose is watery. I'm just so glad we're not dogs, but that's another random thought.
Yeah, dude. Like
if we were like cats.
Maybe we evolved to like to be that, so that it's not visual. It's more of like not visual, but like sound. Like the way you project your voice, like
it's all in our voices.
Yeah,
and like in our facial expressions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess our thing is like when your voice kind of wavers a little bit, like my voice does a lot of times.
Yeah.
Or when you blush, that's how you have like certain emotions. But like for what I was thinking is like I have certain things to say when I'm nervous. Like I know, I'm aware. Certain things that I do that I don't think other people do when they're nervous. For example,
what are like some cues?
One of my tics is I laugh. I
think that's a normal like thing normal thing people do when they're nervous.
It feels strange. Like I'll start laughing in serious moments, and then I also like twiddle my fingers around, and I don't know, I just never really like another thing too is like one time, and I noticed this. I was watching like a surgery show.
Yeah.
And they were performing like an intense surgery on somebody's body, and they were doing they're cutting open C-sections and stuff, and
yeah.
And that that the body, it looks so messy and stuff, gory when they're doing that stuff.
Yeah, all slimy.
Yeah, it's like, and so what I do, like I don't think anyone else does this. I start like laughing, and I know that's not usual. Like, and it's not that I find it funny. It's just that it's so uncomfortable for me, so nerve-wracking when I'm watching that I start laughing. Well, I can almost visualize it right now,
Yeah, here's an interesting thought. Like, I think this was like the first funeral I've been to.
Yeah.
And I was a kid, and I think it was me and my little brother. We were just sitting there, and like, I don't know, we were laughing, dude. In a funeral, like we weren't like laughing hard, but like we were kind of like kind of contain it a little bit. But
could that have been that you were a kid, or could that have been?
No, I think it was because we were uncomfortable.
Oh.
Like we were uncomfortable. Like we've never seen like somebody like laying down, in a casket, like, and like that.
Maybe it might have been, yeah.
That was probably like us being uncomfortable and not knowing how to react to that situation, Yeah. I don't think it was because we were being like, like.
It's like, haha, this guy's laying in a casket.
No, it was definitely not that. Not at all. Yeah.
I was gonna say you're a pretty dark kid.
No. It was the fact that we've never seen somebody laying down, Like,
yeah.
It's like, whoa! This was like a kind of weird experience, Like seeing
strange.
somebody like it's like a strange experience.
Yeah.
And like we just didn't know how to react at that time because we were young.
Yeah, that's quite a story,
Yeah, dude, it's like.
I mean, that kind of makes me feel a little bit better about laughing when I'm nervous. But yeah, that's. You have any things that you do that's interesting when you're nervous, or are you just pretty much the standard stuff?
Well, like you said, I do laugh too when I'm nervous.
Really? Wow. I guess I'm not the only one.
Or I kind of get a little quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get quiet and I kind of stick to myself,
Yeah.
And because I kind of retreat back into my own self,
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of like what I do is I'm trying to process it in my brain, before I like what's going on, like am I being weird, or am I yeah.
I like being weird,
Yeah, no, but it's like
but I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And like and then I start thinking of like other people, like are they perceiving me as like, but then again, like I don't care what other people think.
Yeah, that's to a degree that's very important.
Yeah. But also being weird is like it's being your true self too. Being weird, it's like standing out, standing out and like doing what you like to do regardless of anybody else's opinions, because I'm sure they're scared of being weird too.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're scared of being themselves, like standing out. Standing out is the most important thing, dude, because in a world where everybody's trying to be the same, right?
Yeah,
like standing out is kind of not the norm,
Yeah. Absolutely, man. It's funny because I like, obviously, like, again, going back to the subject of music, I hear like all these people that are producing stuff and they're making the same trap beats, this type beat, that type beat, but that goes along the lines of what you're saying is, it is good to be different.
That's what separates you from the herd,
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah,
make a difference,
Yeah,
and it's just important to find your own uniqueness and really just kind of show that to people.
Because a lot of, if not most of the big artists, they separated themselves from anybody else. They have that unique sound. They have that certain sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like I watched Bohemian Rhapsody, like the movie, and like when they came up to the record label, like they wanted Bohemian Rhapsody to be the single, and the guy, whatever, the guy was like, no, this is not gonna be a hit. Like this is different.
Yeah.
But then it ended up being the hit,
Yeah.
So it was different, It had switch ups. It had, it was not what mainstream music at the time was used to.
It was very unconventional.
Yeah, very unconventional, dude.
Unconventional, yeah. That's interesting word. Interesting word. It means people. I mean, what I take people are not used to it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. Their minds are not prepared for it.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, and that's why a lot of when you hear the expression like they're years ahead of their time.
Yeah.
And it's like it's true. Like they have the sound and like they see the vision of like where they want it to go.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, it's just like producing a different sound.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's so important, producing a different sound. Like,
yeah, dude.
I think like one of the things that's cool about audio too is how you can mash different genres together.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, rock and hip hop for the longest time were separated.
Yeah,
genres,
dude.
and then a lot of people started to fuse them and and look, you know, it sounds great. Or I mean, you can just
so
go
cool,
on and
dude.
on. You know, the list is on and on with music genres.
Like jazz and hip hop.
Jazz and hip hop works together really well.
Jazz and hip hop, like I think that's where it originated.
Yeah, yeah. I think so too. Like at least classic hip hop.
Yeah, classic hip hop
originated from jazz.
Yeah. And then now it's like you see Lil Nas X like trying to blur the lines between country and hip hop.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's cool, dude.
I mean, yeah. Everyone. I mean, that is cool. That is cool. You gotta respect people for trying something new.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
like trying to like push boundaries.
Yeah.
Like they're you know, it's not accepted as the norm, but hey, he tried it. He saw the vision, and he's out there doing it, dude.
Yeah. Which reminds me of one of my all-time favorite music genres that I would like to see not fully mainstream but pushed a little bit more into the mainstream.
Yeah.
Which would be IDM.
Dude, you gotta like break
IDM
that down, dude.
Is probably my favorite genre of music, and nobody knows about it. Have you ever heard of EDM?
Yeah, EDM.
You know what that stands for?
Electronic dance music.
Bingo. So, IDM is known as intelligent dance music.
Interesting, dude.
So, EDM is very much focused on catchy melodies and rhythm and, you know, usual standard, you know, beats that are kind of like put together. And I love EDM, but intelligent dance music is taking some of the sound design of EDM, some of the electronic elements, but adding like some more unconventional, strange like methods to the way things are made. Which if you ever get a chance to listen to like artists like Bonobo or Aphex Twin.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of them. Weren't they like? Didn't they originate from EDM?
No, actually, their stuff was. They've always been super experimental. Like Aphex Twin is a British music producer. His name is Richard D. James. But I listen to his music a lot.
Yeah.
Super experimental. I mean, he's fused everything, you know?
Yeah.
He's fused all kinds of genres, but I like his music. I'm trying to think of another artist that...
All right, hold that thought, dude.
Yeah.
The recognition.
Yeah, but you get a paycheck.
You get a paycheck.
That'd be so cool. The problem is with like celebrities and like celebrity status is like everyone knows who you are.
Yeah.
And then they're just like chasing all the time, and I don't have to worry about that because I'm not a celebrity.
Yeah.
And
so you don't want that kind of recognition.
No,
You'd rather
I'd like to get the paycheck.
Yeah.
And be doing art that I genuinely enjoy and appreciate. Like I would like to be doing really cool art and just be releasing it, and other people be like, hey, you know, that art's really cool, can I release it under my name? I'll be like, sure. You know, but
like they'll reach out to you.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. I think that's like a dream come true right there.
That'd be such a dick move if like if like a big ass artist like and then like you blow their cover like, yo dude, I ghost produced for you.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
That'd be pretty funny, dude.
That'd be pretty
Just
funny.
like ruin their career, dude. Nah. I'm joking.
Yeah, and I would never get a check again. That's for sure. They would be like, yeah, cut this guy out of the industry. He'll never come back in here.
Yeah, but that'd be horrible. I'm joking.
Yeah, but that was a funny thought.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. So what are the plans for you? Like what? I know that you want to drop another album, right?
Of course.
I think we
talked
talked
about another one, man.
I think we talked about this earlier, but like, let's go in depth, dude. Like, about not too much in depth, but like give like the kind of sort of idea of like where you want to head.
So, the project of Bluebebleu is a music project that is open to any genre. It's very experimental, and I want to be able to make like every type of genre of music. I want to experiment and dabble with every genre, and there's nothing off limits. Acoustic music, IDM, mariachi, and I'm serious. Like all these types of genres, I literally want to make all of them.
Yeah.
And I just want people that are following me on Instagram, on Twitter, on any social media service to know that they don't know what to expect when it comes to like music that I make. Like I'll just put out things out there that are so random, and I think that's just really a passion of mine. And Furry Professor Records, shout out to Furry Professor Records.
Yep,
this is the first ever mention of them.
You heard it here first.
Furry Professor Records.
Yeah.
For all you people that like record labels, for all you people that want to get signed to a record label, a small one be it, Furry Professor Records is looking for experimental artists, people who care about the craft of music but are willing to do things that are different. And I think that's really what I'm trying to push, is that record label.
Yeah.
And trying to get more music released under it. Because I want to build like a family, a collective of music.
Where people can go out to and reach out to.
Yeah.
And you're saying like maybe like a bigger artist can't drop like a song from their label, so they go out to Furry Professor Records.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can I drop a song off of this? You know? There's
Absolutely.
like no limitations.
Absolutely. You know, we would invite any artist really to put out a record underneath Furry Professor Records.
Yeah.
I mean, you can email me at bluebebleu@gmail.com and, you know, send your track and, you know, hey, we'd be open to releasing it under the record label.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be so awesome.
That's dope.
And yeah, and I'm just working towards building this label and eventually getting to the point where, you know, people can really appreciate the diversity of this record label.
Because we were also talking about how Getter, how like, you know, he started off like doing hardcore dubstep, and now he went into the lane of producing chill music.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
like his fans kind of didn't accept it because he was known as like the hardcore dubstep artist.
Yeah. And I feel like to some degree you got to prepare your audience to
you gotta ease them
expect
into
a certain thing, or ease them into it,
right?
And for me, like, I guess I'm a little more than easing people into what I want to put out, because if you follow my Instagram page, or you follow my Twitter, or you follow my YouTube, you'll find something completely different every single week. And it will only get more odd and more different, you know, as time goes on. There will just be more random things put out on there.
Yeah.
And eventually more random singles, you know, put out. Just really random stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff you can't hear anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, we'll auto-tune Cat's noises, you know, if we need to, and then put it out on SoundCloud or put it out on Spotify or iTunes.
like a song made out of bell peppers, dude.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing off limits to like what Furry Professor Records can accomplish.
Yeah.
If anyone is into experimental audio, like just most craziest ideas, concepts, you need to be signed to Furry Professor Records. Like, there's no other record label you should be at.
Yeah, dude.
Furry Professor Records is where it's at.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Dude, and like we were talking about Kid Cudi and like how he opened the door for people to experiment with their feelings and putting them on a song. You're opening the door for artists to experiment, you know, to give them that platform, you know.
Yeah.
Give them the platform to do that.
It's really freedom, you know, because nowadays record labels push a certain idea, a certain style.
Yeah.
And it limits creativity, it limits freedom in what you want to do. We're trying to like rip down all that barrier of creativity, and we're opening it up for everyone to do what they want.
Yeah, dude, I love it, dude.
Yeah, so that's just my pitch for any artists out there that are listening to this podcast. And, you know, you can contact me.
Reach out, dude.
Yeah, you can contact me directly. You can call my number. You call my number, 805-827-5561. And dude, I'll answer the phone call. I'll be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, dude.
Or you can email me. Or you can DM me.
DM me on Insta, Twitter.
Yeah, Insta, Twitter. I answer all of my calls except for Bill's. But most of my calls answer, and my DMs, I answer all my DMs. So
that shows that you care, dude. Like you're really like invested.
I'm invested, man.
You're invested 100%, dude. It's all about the art at the end of the day.
It's all about the art, man.
Yeah, dude.
I just want to get artists together and have them join forces.
Yeah, dude. I think that's it, dude. Let's wrap it up. Thanks for being here, dude. This is super fun.
Yeah.
Dude, it flowed really good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome.
All right, thanks guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, DM me on Instagram actually, 'cause that way I have feedback and I know you guys enjoyed it. And look forward to the next one. I'm gonna try to do this consistently, probably every Monday. No, it will be every Monday. I just need to get a list of guests going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace out, guys. Spread that love juice.